Name is ShAdDoW8989. I'm here on Ghost Recon Wildlands. Now, give you a good view here. Just the map. All around are different zones, different cartel bosses. They control different portions, and each time you guys go to different zones, if you're familiar with the game, you understand that they give you the rundown of who they are, what they run, and what you need to do while you're there. Um, as of right now, the red are the two zones that I've cleared with me and my task force. And this is the third zone we are working on now. Now, as of this moment, none of my task force is online. It's just me. So, I just wanted to give a good introduction here for all of you guys who will either watch this video in the future or that is watching it now that is interested in joining this task force. It is S.O.S. That is our initials. Our tag in the game right now is 21172. I'm working on fixing that, of course. But as of right now, that's how it stands. S.O.S. stands for Soldiers of Silence. We are very tactical the way we like to play this game. You know, some people are like, oh, you take it very serious. No, we just find it more fun not dying all the time. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and look around the map, kind of show you guys how we approach things, what we do, how we like to do it. There's a lot of training behind what we do. We have little training practices. They may not be the best of the best for some, but they definitely work for most. And the main thing that we like to do when we're online is we look for these little items right here. If you're familiar with the game, you guys know exactly what that is. But that's for a submachine gun. I'm not really needing anything for a submachine gun, considering the fact that that's not what I use. Now, these little pamphlets here, if you're not familiar with the game, these are backline stories as well as information, important documents that you can find, and they'll either open up another skill point for you or allow you to find more weapons or more operations, which are these green things. Now, the green is for the rebels. Those rebels are great to have. The more that you upgrade them and make them more improved, the more useful they can be to you. Definitely want to say that one of the main things that we teach here in SOS is utilize everything around you. My weapons master here in the task force, his name is Kent, where all the weapons are, gives us the rundown. He has his own squadron. He is running Charlie at this point in time in the task force, and he will have other people underneath him learning and understanding how to track down the weapons in the game, as well as how they function, the strength of them, which is good and which is bad. You know, and if you have basic knowledge of weaponry right off the bat, then you'll definitely thrive in that group. There we go. What is that for? An assault rifle, a short stock. As of right now, I'm playing with the AI guys. I'm not too fond of them. It's just like any other AI. They're kind of crappy. This map is huge. Sometimes it takes a little while to get to one end or the other. If I were to travel from the very tippy top of the map to the very bottom, I'd be looking at probably about, depending on how I travel, if I travel by helicopter and I haul ass, I'm looking about 20-30 minutes tops. That's also detouring. But if I don't stop, I mean, I could possibly get there a little bit sooner. One of these times I'll post a video. We'll see how long it actually takes. It's very important that you keep your eyes open when you travel through water, air, or anything as such. Air, you gotta watch out for the anti-air missiles. Water, You gotta watch out for those boat licking things as such, as well as towers. You could have people just passing by that could spot you, such as the Unidad, which is the purple, or the Santa Blanca cartel, which is as much as I love boats, where I want to go is not going to be reachable by water, so take me and my guys, we'll go up to the road here. Nope. Well, that's not a sign, take it or leave it, so I'll take it. Come on, dude, for real. There we go.
Or hundreds of
Alright, come on. I do not want that radio on. The radio is pretty messed up for anybody who's not familiar with this game, because they they put torturing people on there. You hear him get some dude named Jorge gets his foot cut off. Not very good traction on this. And I going the wrong way. All of that wrecking, all of that turning, to find out I'm going the wrong way. Well, at least now I know how to drive it. That orange vehicle up ahead, that's a cartel. Lucky bastards get to drive a Lamborghini. Stuck in a fucking minivan. Now what's cool too is if you're a passenger, you can aim out the window and shoot. So if any hostiles or tangos, as I like to call them, come up and start shooting their fucking shots or running into you, the other people in the vehicle can simply just aim out and shoot them. Now I say it as if it's easy. It's not exactly the most easiest thing to aim, well, in a moving vehicle and try to hit your target. You have to time it just right, because if not, you're going to miss and probably hating life if they come after you. Especially if they're the Unidad, because they got armored vehicles that come after you with the mounted, pretty much minigun on the top. And that gun does so much damage, it'll just knock you right on your ass and you're done. All these weapon accessories are good, and I'll show you why when I get to the location. I'll pull open my loadouts and you guys will see a lot of the parts that I've gotten due to my weapons master. He goes around and finds all the weapons for us, like I said. It's very, very useful because the more accessories, I guess you could say, you have on your gun, the more badass it becomes. I have a 3-dot laser sight. Honestly, it looks like the Predator's little laser thing that he has on his shoulder. Looks like his laser sight. It's hilarious. I have a M203 grenade launcher attached to the bottom of a G36C. I got an extended mag for it. I'm going right now to get an adjustable stock for it, or I think it's a short stock, something like that. Which should either help with accuracy, is what I'm hoping. Now, a lot of accessories I'm not too familiar with. Just the standard weapon itself, I have more knowledge with. I do not understand where you are wanting me to go right now. For you guys being patient enough watching this, I appreciate you. Just want to throw that one out there. This was a very long drive. I am definitely not the world's best driver. But I do have a weapons, not a weapons, but a vehicle expert here in the task force as well. That his name is D.E. Bears. He's a part of the S.O.S task force. You guys can find us on the Ghost Recon Network. Which I gotta say, by far out of all the games I've seen released, this is probably one of the coolest games I've seen in a long time. I mean, it takes the free roam aspect, it takes the tactical aspect of shooting games, and it all just kind of throws it into one.
It's getting hard to breathe.
Shut up.
Fuck me.
Okay, honestly, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end this broadcasting, and when I get a little closer, I'll start another one.